Okay, so we're going to be talking about graphing linear equalities. And the example that we're going to start with is over here. And it's y is less than or equal to x plus 2. And the first thing that we need to know is we need to look at the inequality sign. Okay? When it is greater than or equal to or less than or equal to either of these symbols here, then you are going to use a solid line. If it is less than or greater than, then you will need to use a dotted line. So graphing linear inequalities is just like graphing regular lines, linear equations. So the first thing you would do, as we have done before, is you would plot the y-intercept, which here is positive 2. Okay, so positive 2 is here. We graph it on the y-axis. Okay, the slope is still in the same place. It's here and my slope is 1. Okay, and in order to make it a fraction, I just put it over 1. So my slope is 1 over 1. So my rise is going to be 1 and my run is going to be 1. So again, I still start from the y-intercept. I'm going to rise 1 and run 1. Make a dot. Rise 1, run 1. Make a dot. Okay, let's go the opposite way. I'm going to go down and over 1. Down 1, over 1. Down 1. Okay, now I have plenty of dots. So now the next step, I'm going to look at my inequality sign, and it tells me that I should have a solid line. Okay, so I'm going to draw a solid line. Okay, the next important thing is you'll need to shade. Okay, to determine which side we should shade, we're going to have to choose a point on either side of the line. Okay, so we're going to make it easy on ourselves. The first point, or our favorite point, is 0, 0, which is here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute it into my equation. And again, I label my points. This is my x, this is my y. The equation is y is less than or equal to x plus 2, and I'm going to substitute. Again, 0, 0 is very easy. So this is going to be 0 is less than 0 plus 2. Okay, simplify over here, and it's 0 is less than or equal to 2. Is this a correct equation? Absolutely. So therefore, I'm going to put a yes on this side because the point that I tested is on this side. And therefore, this side is a no. Okay? So therefore, I'm going to shade this side. Why am I shading this side? Because all of the points on this side of the line will make my statement. If I choose any one of them and substitute them into my original inequality, it will be true. Okay? So let's do another one. All right. So this time I have y is less than negative 2x. Okay? Again, start it the same way. My y-intercept is 0. So that's going to be my first point. Okay? And my line is, my slope is negative 2. I'm going to put it over 1. Therefore, my line is going to slant down. Okay? So I'm going to rise 2, 1, 2, and run 1. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. Okay, let's go the other way. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, got plenty of points now, and my line is slanted correctly. All right, let's look at the inequality sign. Well, I need a dotted line here. So I'm just going to use dashes. Okay? So now I need to test the point. Well, my favorite point is taken. It's right on the line. So I'm going to either have to use a point over here or a point over here. Okay, it doesn't matter what point I use. Again, I want to make it easy on myself. So I'm just going to choose to, let's do this point right here, which is 1, 1. Easy. Okay, so again, this is my x, that's my y. My equation is y is less than negative 2x. I'm going to substitute 1 less than negative 2 times 1. Okay, so negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. 1 is less than negative 2. No, that's not right. So since my point is over here, I'm going to put no, because my equation came out to be no. If this side is no, then this side is going to be yes. And this is the side that I need to shade. I'm always going to shade the yes side. The side where the points are that make my equation true or my inequality true whenever I substitute. Okay? All right. I want to go back to this other equation. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to prove the point, okay? So I want to choose a point on this side to eliminate any confusion you may have. So again, we're going to use a easy point. So that point right there is negative 1, 0. Okay? So I'm going to substitute it, and let's see if it turns out to be true. It's my x, that's my y. So that's 0 is less than negative 2 times negative 1. Negative 2, okay, so this 0 is less than 2. Yes, that's right. That's why I can shade. And again, if I choose any point or any coordinate over here, my statement is going to be true when I go back and substitute. Okay, now let's move on. All right, so here again, we have negative 1 is my y-intercept. So that's going to be the first point that I plot. Okay, my rise is going to be 3. 1, 2, 3. And my run is going to be 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, let's go the opposite way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. The inequality sign says I should have a solid line. All right. Now, let's test the point. Here again, our favorite point is not taken. Yay. So we can substitute 0, 0. We're going to use 0, 0. That's my x. So my x and my y are still the same. The equation y is greater than 3x minus 1. 0 greater than 3 times 0 minus 1. Okay, simplify this side. It's going to be 0 is greater than or equal to negative 1, which is true. Yes. 0 is greater than negative 1. So this is the point that I use. This is my yes side. This is my no side. So I'm going to shade my yes side. Okay. All right, one more example. Okay. Again, y-intercept is 3. It's a positive 3. Well, my slope is negative 1. So I'm going to rise 1, run 1. Rise 1, run. Rise, run. Do it again. Rise, run. Rise, run. Rise, run. Plenty of dots. Okay? My line should be dotted, dashed, whatever you want to call it. Okay, let's figure out which side is the yes side, which side is the no side. All right, favorite point, 0, 0. So I have y is greater than negative 0 plus, let's write the equation down. Y is greater than negative x plus 3. So I'm going to have 0 is greater than negative 0 plus 3. 0 is greater than 3. Ooh, no. So this is going to be the no side. This will be the yes. That's the side that I'm going to shade. Okay? All right, one more example. Okay? So, first point that I'm applying is negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to rise 2, 1, 2, and run 1. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. Okay, let's go the opposite direction. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. My line is going to be dashed or dotted. Okay, our favorite point is not taken. Here it is, 0, 0. And the equation is y is less than 2x minus 4. 0 is less than 2 times 0 minus 4. So 0 is less than negative 4. No. 0 is greater than negative 4. So this will be our no side. Here's our yes. Shade. Okay? You can use colored pencils for this or just a regular pencil. That's fine. Okay? But this would be our final answer for this one. Okay? Now, last one. All right? Negative 2 is the y-intercept. Going to rise 3, run 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay? Let's go the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3. Now, solid line this time. Solid, man. Favorite point. It's not taken, so, or the line is not on it, so we're going to use it. Substitute. So 0 is less than or equal to negative 2. No. Oh, shading the wrong side. Forgot to write my yes. Okay, so this side is no, because that's the side with the point. This is yes. So I'm going to shade my yes side. Okay? So next, what I'm going to have you do is you try some. Okay? These are your examples that I would like for you to try. Please have them ready when you come in.